I mean, who did not see Charlie Rangel today? I mean, this was amazing today. Veteran congressman who finally took to the floor of the House today to deny these allegations against him, saying he will not resign. Well, just take a watch.
Don't leave me swinging in the wind until November. If this is an emergency, and I think it is, to help our local and state governments out, what about me? I don't want anyone to feel embarrassed, awkward. Hey, if I was you, I may want me to go away too. I am not going away. I am here.
I saw, Stephanie, the entire speech he gave on the floor today. And I thought he made a case for himself in the sense that everybody in this country, if we are all Americans, deserves to have a hearing. And he was railing on this point. I want the charges exposed. I want to have my hearing. That's the way I saw it. What did you make of it?
I loved it. Not as a partisan thing, Tavis, just as a political theater. He just went all like Al Pacino on their ass, didn't he? It was just like, what kind of show are you guys running here? I'm Charlie Rangel. And I wanted him to sing the Pat Benatar classic, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, and just like, and then get off. Yeah. But I loved it. I think you're right. I think you're right.
So, Hugh, is Stephanie right? This is not about ideology. If she's right, it's not about ideology. Doesn't even a Democrat deserve to have his day in court?
Hey, Stephanie, I agree. I loved it, too. I want Charlie to have a cable channel 24/7 between now and November 2nd. He can co-host with Maxine Waters. He is the face of the Democratic Party. He represents their control of Congress. They will not punish him. They stand for everything he stands for. He's the swamp, and Nancy Pelosi never drained it. So I applaud the congressman as well.
But what do you call this? This is draining the swamp.
Yeah, they're doing it. I mean, they're bringing these charges. I think you can't have it both ways. Either we're going to expose these ethics issues and bring these charges and find out whether they've actually committed any kind of ethics violation, or we're not draining the swamp and we're not bringing it up. And I think we can all agree no party has a monopoly on unethical behavior in Washington. Every party that's out of power wants to claim it's the party that's in power. That's the slimy party. Everybody has done their dirt.
Dana, I hear the point that he was making, but let's be clear here. This committee that brought these allegations was established in the era of Nancy Pelosi, a Democrat. The chairwoman of the committee is a woman, a Democrat out of California, in fact. And they got Maxine Waters now. They've got Charlie Rangel now, two other Democrats. So, I mean, is Hugh's point really, serious? How do you take that point seriously when you got Democrats who control the House who are bringing up charges now on other Democrats? You know, isn't that draining the swamp?
I don't care what you call it. I want to see more of it. And I agree. If they made a Charlie Rangel channel, I would subscribe to it. If it was premium cable, I would get it, because every time that man opens his mouth, I fall that much more in love with him. I love it. So, yeah, I'd take it seriously. Yeah, bring it all out there. I love it.
Oh, please. They were running a criminal syndicate out of Tom DeLay's office. Every Republican almost was dirty with that Jack Abramoff scandal. I mean, give me a break.
I mentioned Maxine Waters earlier, Aisha. She was on a radio show today, the Tom Joyner Morning Show.
So what does that have to do with Charlie Rangel, Stephanie? It doesn't have nothing to do with Charlie Rangel.
My point is, like Aisha said, they are draining the swamp. They are having an open hearing. Nancy Pelosi saying, "Let the chips fall where they may."
I didn't disagree with you. Let them do it.
And by the way, Maxine Waters, I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong, but you know, this does not seem even close to me to a lot of these other Republican scandals.